Welcome to another episode of Listen, Learn, and Earn. Today, we're delving into one of the most transformative skills you can master, networking. This is not just a business buzzword or something reserved for extroverts at corporate events. Networking is an essential life skill that has the power to unlock incredible opportunities, often in ways you never imagined. And here's the thing. It's not as intimidating or transactional as many people think. In fact, when done right, it's one of the most human and rewarding things you can do. Let's start by unpacking what networking truly is. At its core, networking is about building relationships. It's about connecting with people in a way that's genuine and mutually beneficial. Think about the opportunities in your own life, whether it's a job offer, a collaboration, or even a life lesson. Chances are, many of those opportunities came through someone you knew. But here's the kicker. Most people don't intentionally build and nurture their network. They think of it as something they'll deal with when they need something, and that's the wrong approach. Networking isn't about what you can get. It's about what you can create together. But let's be honest, many of us shy away from networking because it feels awkward or forced. Maybe you've thought, I don't want to be that person who's always pushing my agenda. And that's a valid concern. But here's a simple mindset shift. Instead of thinking about networking as selling yourself, think about it as being curious. It's about asking questions, listening, and showing genuine interest in someone else's journey. When you approach it this way, networking stops being a chore and starts being a natural part of how you interact with others. Now, if you're wondering where to start, here's the good news. You already have a network. Your family, friends, coworkers, former classmates, these are your starting points. These are the people who already know you and care about you. Maybe there's someone you haven't spoken to in years, but would love to catch up with. Send them a simple message, something like, "Hey, it's been a while. I was just thinking about you and wanted to hear how you're doing." You'd be surprised how often this leads to meaningful conversations. From there, it's about expanding your circle. If you're nervous about meeting new people, start small. Attend a community event, join a professional group, or even volunteer. You can also leverage online platforms like LinkedIn to connect with people in your field or areas of interest. The trick is to focus on building real connections, not just collecting contacts. And here's something many people overlook. Networking isn't a one-time thing. It's a long-term process that requires effort and consistency. Let's say you meet someone at an event or through a friend. The conversation goes well, but then what? This is where follow-up comes in, and it's one of the most important yet underutilized aspects of networking. A simple follow-up message can transform a brief interaction into a lasting relationship. It doesn't have to be complicated. For instance, you could say, "It was great meeting you the other day. I really enjoyed our conversation about career growth strategies. I'd love to stay in touch." Then, follow up periodically. Share an interesting article, ask about their progress, or just check in. These small, thoughtful gestures signal that you genuinely value the connection, creating a bond that grows stronger over time. Let's talk about networking in the digital world. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and even Instagram have made it easier than ever to connect with people. But the rules are a bit different online. For starters, don't just send connection requests without a note. If you're reaching out to someone, explain why. For example, "Hi, I came across your profile and was really inspired by your work in marketing and branding. I'd love to connect and learn more about your journey." Personalization is key here. And once you're connected, engage with their content. Comment on their posts, share your thoughts, and contribute to discussions. Over time, this positions you as someone who adds value rather than just another random name in their inbox. Now, let me share a golden rule of networking. The more you give, the more you receive. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's true. Networking isn't about keeping score. It's about creating a ripple effect. When you help someone else, whether it's by introducing them to a contact, sharing a resource, or simply being a sounding board, they're more likely to think of you when an opportunity arises. And even if they don't, the act of giving itself creates a sense of fulfillment that's worth more than any favor in return. But let's not sugarcoat things. Networking also comes with challenges. Not every interaction will go well. Some people won't respond, and others might not have the time or interest to engage. That's okay. Networking is as much about putting yourself out there. As we wrap up, I want you to think about networking as more than just a professional tool. It's a way of life. It's about being open to the people around you, learning from them, and sharing what you have to offer. Every person you meet has the potential to teach you something, challenge you, or inspire you. And that's the true power of networking. It's not just about what you achieve, but who you become in the process. So, as you go about your day, start small. Reach out to someone you know or introduce yourself to someone new. Take that first step, and you'll be amazed at where it leads. Thank you for listening to this episode of Listen, Learn, and Earn. If you found this valuable, please share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights and stories to help you grow. Until next time, keep learning, keep connecting, and keep unlocking those opportunities.